What if the secret to living a long and meaningful life wasn't found in medicine, but in the way you live each day? Jane Goodall, the legendary primatologist who changed how we see animals and ourselves, lived to the age of 91, passing peacefully in her sleep. And the remarkable thing is, she was still traveling, speaking, and inspiring millions right up to her last days. So what were her lifestyle habits that kept her so healthy and full of life for so long? One of her biggest choices was her plant-based diet. Jane gave up meat more than 50 years ago. She once wrote that she couldn't look at a pork chop without thinking of fear and pain, so she became vegetarian instantly. Over the years, she shifted fully to a vegan diet, not just for ethics, but because she realized it made her feel lighter, healthier, and more energetic. Research supports her decision. Plant-based diets can improve gut health, lower heart disease risk, and even extend life expectancy. Jane proudly said, "I'm vegan and I'm fit as a fiddle." Another secret to her longevity was her commitment to work and purpose. Unlike most people who slow down in retirement, Jane never stopped. She spent almost 300 days a year on the road, giving talks, meeting students, and pushing for conservation. Work wasn't stress for her, it was her mission, her reason to wake up every morning. Experts say staying busy and purposeful protects the brain and helps people age with energy, and Jane was living proof. Jane also believed in lifelong learning. Even in her 90s, she said she didn't like a day that went by without learning something new. Whether it was from people she met, new research she read, or experiences in nature, she kept her mind curious and flexible. This habit of learning kept her sharp and mentally strong, long after many would have slowed down. Another powerful habit, staying calm and avoiding stress. Jane once said she didn't really get stressed often. If a flight was delayed or plans went wrong, she accepted it as maybe it wasn't meant to happen. Instead of dwelling on problems, she focused on solutions. Studies show that chronic stress harms the immune system and shortens life. But Jane's calm mindset protected her health. And of course, there was her lifelong love for nature. For Jane, being outside wasn't just research, it was medicine for the soul. She often said a happy day was one where she could be surrounded by trees or wildlife. Even in cities, she would move her bed near a window just to see one tree. Time in nature improves memory, lowers blood pressure, and boosts mood. For Jane, it gave her peace, joy, and the energy to keep going. Jane Goodall's life was proof that living with purpose, compassion, curiosity, and connection to the natural world can not only keep you healthy, but also give your life meaning. She showed us that aging doesn't have to mean slowing down. It can mean doing more, learning more, and giving more back to the world. Rest in peace to the legend, Jane Goodall, a voice for nature, animals, and humanity. So, here's the question for you. Which one of Jane Goodall's lifestyle habits do you think is the most powerful secret to living a long life?